So I decided to do an update since I haven't done something in a long while. I'm going to talk about pre-deployment training and how that was, with them going to California for the month and everything like that. Um, Pre-deployment training for them they only went there for a month to California. Actually, it was about a month and a half that they were there, so it was about 6 weeks that they were there, and it was pretty easy. I mean, for me, on my side, it was easy. On his side, he said it wasn't too favorable. I mean, like, the stuff that they do was okay, but I mean, like, there's different kinds of stress that was on him that he didn't like very well. Um, but for me, like, he got to call me probably every night. I mean, at least every other night. And it really all depends on, what squad your man's with, because my friend, she barely heard from her boyfriend, which, he's in the same, I don't know, the same platoon as my husband, but not the same squad. I think that's how it is. But it really just all depends on what area they're in and if they're able to get service. Fortunately, my husband had service most of the time while he was there, so he was able to talk to me a lot. And I did hear that they got a lot of downtime, and there were a couple of days where they were like doing nothing because they had to wait for a different part of the training to start. And that's another reason why it took a month and a half rather than just a month. So then he came back. He came back from pre-deployment training, and it was pretty nice. We got to spend time together, and it's crazy. We decided to buy a house here in Jacksonville. That's crazy, right? Okay, but before you say, "Oh man, that's really stupid that she bought a house and she doesn't plan on settling there," think of it this way, okay? Say you spend like $700 a month for rent for like the 3 or 4 or 6 years, whatever, that your man is stationed somewhere, that he's in the military. You're spending like 25,000 plus on renting, putting money into somebody else's pocket. Whereas this house that we're getting, we're taking money out of one pocket and putting it in the other pocket. So it's an investment. Plus, you get like, tax, for the taxes, it's good for your taxes, I guess. And also, when we decide to move, we can either, one, sell it, or two, rent it out. And since it's in Jacksonville, people are going to want to rent it out, especially since the house that we're buying is brand new. Nobody's ever lived in it before, and the builder is giving us free washer and dryer and a $2,500 furniture allowance. So I didn't have a mattress or any bed furniture, and guess what? Now I'm going to. And it has a fenced-in backyard, and it's 2-story, 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and I'm only going to be paying $800 a month for it, which is pretty good. So that's new. Also, I don't know. What was I gonna say? Oh, well, I got a job, so that's good. So now I'm going to be working too. I mean, I just put in an application like 3 days ago, and then I got a call yesterday for an interview today. So I got a job today, and I'm excited to have a job. It gives me something to do. Also, unfortunately, today Adam left for Afghanistan. Yeah, he's officially deployed, I guess. I don't know if I doubt that he's actually there right now, because he just left this morning, and I know they're taking, like, different trips along the way. I have no idea. But, so now this is day one of, day half, it hasn't even been a full day, of, um, you know, deployment. So I guess from here on out, it's going to be how I'm handling deployment and different things and, different programs I heard of and that sort of thing to handle deployment to make it easier. Um, and I know, like, this is my very first deployment, so I know it's not going to be easy, but I don't anticipating it being extremely hard either. It's just, it's just really, it just hurts, that he's gone. I mean, I'm sure like anybody can understand that, if they've ever had somebody who's deploying, or has deployed, how it felt. But I know it just sucks. Because then it's just like, I don't want to think about it as, he's going to be gone for months and months and months. I'm just going to take it like 1 week at a time, Just like, next week there's a family readiness picnic that I'm going to, and Saturday I have a home inspection for the new house I'm buying, and, in 2 weeks I'm closing on the house and I'll be moving. So just that sort of thing. So, like, by the end of 1 month, I've already have done so much, and I'm just gonna just do it like that, because otherwise it's gonna go crazy. And as soon as I move, I'm probably going to be looking for a pet, so that's gonna be nice. Maybe a cat or a dog, maybe both. I don't know. But we had a puppy here in our apartment for a full 24 hours. We were puppy parents for a full 24 hours, but that didn't work out too well. He kept us up all night, and it was just too much, and he was whiny, and our apartments don't allow pets, so we had to, like, we got him, and we found him a home the next day. So we were just like temporary pet parents until he's able to go to a home, which was only 24 hours, so that's good. But he kept on whining. I was all afraid that the neighbors were going to hear and report us, and I'd be like, hey, we're trying to find a home for him, and we're still like we're actually trying to keep him, but whatever. But we found a home for him, which is good. And now I'm actually looking forward to when I move to find a pet of my own. So I also have couple of other things to talk about, but this video is getting pretty long, so I'll just do in a different video. Next video I'll probably talk about program called Battle Buddies, care packages. I'll talk about care packages too, and I'll talk about what was that other thing, like eMarine. I'll talk about eMarine. Yeah, I don't remember what else. And just like the deployment in general and how I'm handling, deployment to Afghanistan. Well, my husband's in Afghanistan. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Well, take care. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and put it down in that comment box, and I can answer it for you. Okie dokie.